Welcome, fight fans, to an electrifying night of combat sports. Tonight, we're witnessing a truly exciting matchup between two very different styles. One fighter is a technical mastermind, the other a hard-hitting, relentless powerhouse. In one corner, we have Jordan, a seasoned fighter whose strategy and technique have made him one of the most feared competitors in the division. With years of experience in kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and boxing, Jordan has mastered the art of distance management. His striking is precise and calculated, always focusing on exploiting weaknesses and setting traps. Whether it's his devastating jabs, perfectly timed counterpunches, or his ability to dictate the pace, Jordan is a tactical genius in the ring. Jordan is a fighter who thrives on control of the distance, control of the tempo, control of his opponent's movements. His background speaks for itself. He's faced top-tier fighters and has never been fazed by the spotlight. But even with all his accolades, he's facing a very dangerous opponent tonight. Humphrey. Humphrey is a fighter of a completely different breed. A brawler at heart, Humphrey is known for his unrelenting aggression and immense power. With a background in street fighting and amateur boxing, he's someone who isn't afraid to get in your face and land those big punches. He's a fighter who thrives under pressure, loves to get into exchanges, and uses his raw power to break his opponents down. Though his technique may not be as polished as Jordan's, his willpower and unyielding heart are what make him so dangerous. He's come from humble beginnings and built his reputation through a series of thrilling, come-from-behind victories. So here we have it, the finesse of Jordan against the brute force of Humphrey. Let's see how this fight unfolds. The bell rings, and the fighters begin their dance. Jordan steps forward cautiously, throwing out a quick jab to gauge the distance, while Humphrey is already looking to close the gap. Jordan circles, keeping his distance, moving with fluid precision. He's already in control of the center of the ring, using his footwork to stay just outside of Humphrey's reach. Humphrey, meanwhile, has a look of determination on his face. He's not going to let Jordan dictate the pace for long. Jordan flicks another jab, but this time Humphrey ducks under it and swings a wild right hook. Oh, and he just misses. Jordan steps back, resetting the distance between them. A couple of jabs from Jordan land cleanly to Humphrey's face. The crowd responds with a cheer, clearly impressed with Jordan's technical striking. Humphrey isn't fazed, though. He's right back in it. This is his type of fight. He's going to keep coming forward, throwing hard punches and hoping to land something significant. Jordan, however, is just too slick. He steps to the side and lands a clean right hook on Humphrey's chin as he tries to close the gap. Humphrey absorbs it and responds with a body shot, trying to slow Jordan down. Jordan's head movement is impressive so far. He's slipping and weaving, making it difficult for Humphrey to land anything clean. But Humphrey's sheer power makes each exchange dangerous. Jordan isn't getting too comfortable. He knows Humphrey's capable of pulling off an upset at any moment. Jordan is staying calm and composed, using his jab to control the pace. He lands a series of jabs, setting up a cross that sends Humphrey backing up for a moment. You can see the frustration beginning to build in Humphrey's eyes. He's being outclassed, and he knows it. Jordan's punches are sharp, but Humphrey is still trying to land that one big shot that will turn the fight in his favor. Jordan's movements are so calculated. He lands another quick jab. Humphrey reacts late and takes the hit. Jordan's striking is almost surgical. He lands a crisp right cross and quickly follows it up with a left hook that lands flush. Humphreys' guard is wide open after the exchange, and Jordan lands a right uppercut that snaps Humphrey's head back. Humphrey is clearly rattled, but his instinct is to keep pushing forward, absorbing the blows to get in close and land something devastating. Humphrey throws a left hook that barely misses, and Jordan counters with a perfectly timed body shot, followed by another jab-cross combination. The crowd is really getting into it now, as Jordan continues to dictate the pace, landing nearly every punch he throws. It's a clinic on striking accuracy. Jordan is making it look easy. Humphrey's wild swings are becoming less and less effective. He's trying to catch Jordan off guard with a left hook, but Jordan's head movement and footwork are keeping him just out of reach. Jordan lands another straight right down the middle. Humphrey eats it, but he's losing control of the exchanges. Jordan's jab has been particularly effective tonight. He's using it to control the distance and set up his power punches. Humphrey can't seem to land anything significant at this point, while Jordan is starting to find his rhythm. The round ends, and Jordan clearly has the advantage here. As we enter round two, it's clear that Jordan is winning the battle of strategy. He's dictating the pace and staying out of range, using his footwork and superior technique to frustrate Humphrey. Jordan's jab is the key weapon in this fight. It's been controlling the distance, keeping Humphrey at bay, and setting up the more powerful shots. Humphrey, on the other hand, is struggling to get past Jordan's defense. His power is still a threat, but without the ability to close the distance, Humphrey is finding it difficult to land those haymakers. Jordan's footwork has been outstanding, moving laterally and constantly resetting. He's staying just outside of Humphrey's range, making it hard for the bigger man to land any of his wild hooks. Jordan's defense is also on point. His head movement is fast, his hands are up, and he's avoiding most of Humphrey's strikes. Every time Humphrey closes the gap, Jordan is able to slip away or counter with a clean shot. For Humphrey, his only hope is to land that big power punch. But in order to do that, he needs to close the distance. He's going to have to take some risks and try to get inside Jordan's range without being picked apart in the process. His best chance is to land a big right hook or uppercut when Jordan gets careless. He needs to capitalize on any moment of vulnerability. And here comes the change. Humphrey knows he needs to step it up, and he's charging forward now, closing the distance more aggressively. He lands a massive overhand right. Oh, and it connects! Jordan stumbles back for a brief moment and, for the first time in this fight, Jordan looks a little shaken. Humphrey senses an opening and pushes forward, throwing everything he has in a flurry of punches. Jordan steps back, regains his composure, and immediately counters with a right hook-left cross combination. Humphrey's head snaps back. Jordan was rocked, but he's already back on top, resetting the pace of the fight. This is the wild, aggressive energy Humphrey thrives on, but Jordan's ability to reset and recover is really putting him ahead in this battle of wits and willpower. Humphrey's still pushing forward, trying to force an exchange, but Jordan is staying composed. He throws a quick jab to the body and follows it with another straight right hand that lands clean. Humphrey eats it, but the look on his face says he's not done yet. Humphrey is starting to slow down slightly. Jordan's constant movement is wearing on him, but Humphrey's heart is still in the fight. The crowd is on edge. This is the most exciting part of the fight so far. And there it is. Jordan, recognizing that Humphrey is beginning to tire, picks up the pace. He lands a fast jab to the face, then a follow-up right hook. Humphrey's legs buckle and he's down. It's a clean knockdown. The referee moves in, starting the count. Humphrey is on the canvas, but he's slowly getting up. It's clear the knockdown has taken a lot out of him. The referee checks his condition, and Humphrey's back on his feet at the count of 8. What a dramatic moment. Jordan's combination was precise and devastating. He didn't give Humphrey any time to recover before landing that powerful right hook. Jordan's composure has been incredible. He's remained calm, even when Humphrey landed some clean shots. But now he's back in control of the fight. Humphrey's corner is urging him to stay focused, but there's a noticeable fatigue in his eyes. He's been rocked twice now. He needs to dig deep to turn this fight around. As we head into the final round, it's clear that Jordan has been the dominant force in this fight. His strategy, his technique, and his ability to control the distance have been exceptional. Humphrey, while powerful, has struggled to land that game-changing punch. His heart and determination have kept him in the fight, but Jordan's technical prowess is overwhelming. Humphrey is still swinging for the fences, trying to land one of those knockout blows, but Jordan is moving effortlessly, slipping and countering with precision. Jordan lands another beautiful straight right, followed by a left hook that lands flush. Humphrey's legs are wobbly now, but he's still trying to press forward. This man is relentless. Jordan is coasting now, taking his time and choosing his shots. He lands another quick combination, and Humphrey stumbles back once again. It's clear the fight is nearing its end, and it's Jordan's to lose at this point. Jordan throws a combination, jab, cross, uppercut. Humphrey takes a hit, but shakes it off. The technical precision of Jordan is evident, but Humphrey's resilience is on full display. Humphrey's been clipped, but he doesn't back down. He charges forward, throwing a wild hook, but Jordan ducks and counters with a devastating right hook. You can see the difference in technique here. Jordan's punches are crisp, while Humphrey's are more raw and driven by sheer willpower. As we head into round two, let's take a moment to break down the strategies at play here. Jordan is controlling the distance well. He's staying just outside of Humphrey's range, using his jab to frustrate and set up his combos. However, Humphrey's pressure could be wearing Jordan down. For Jordan to maintain control, he'll need to avoid getting trapped against the ropes. For Humphrey, it's clear he needs to land that big shot, something explosive to shift momentum. Here, it comes, folks. Humphrey finally closes the distance, throwing a wild right hand that connects. Jordan stumbles back, but he quickly regains his footing. The crowd is on their feet as Humphrey senses blood in the water. He presses forward, throwing punch after punch, but Jordan steps back, resets, and delivers a brilliant counter jab to Humphrey's nose, stunning him momentarily. Jordan's ability to recover and control the tempo is truly impressive here. And there it is. Jordan catches Humphrey with a clean left hook. Humphrey's legs buckle, and down he goes. The referee starts the count. Humphrey's down, but not out, and he looks determined to rise. Jordan's combination was lightning fast, leaving Humphrey with no room to react. This could be the turning point of the fight, as Humphrey now has to dig deep to get back into this. As we head into the final round, it's clear Jordan has been dominating with his superior technique, but Humphrey, a fighter to the core, shows no sign of quitting. He's exhausted, but his heart and determination keep him in this fight. Jordan, on the other hand, seems to be pacing himself, his technical skill allowing him to conserve energy. Humphrey's attempts to land a wild shot are becoming fewer as Jordan's defense grows tighter. One last push. Who will seize the final moments of this battle? The bell rings, and this incredible fight is over. What a contest we've witnessed tonight. Jordan's technical brilliance and tactical control have earned him the victory, but Humphrey's heart and resilience were on full display. This was a fight of strategy versus power, finesse against raw aggression. And in the end, it was Jordan's cool composure and superior technique that won the day. We'll be waiting with bated breath for the judge's decision. But one thing's for Augie, sure, this fight has been a true spectacle.